What's good, YouTube? It's of course Leviathan Prophecy, and I'm back with another reaction video. Wow. Um, this time not really a reaction video. It's more of a vlog. The story. I mean, everybody has known this story for years now. But if you're new to this story, I'll probably add a little bit of layers to it. Jodi Arias is a is a female who got convicted for killing her boyfriend. She stabbed him 27 times. She shot him in the face, and she decapitated his head. With a knife. And she told lies and lies and lies to back it up. They did their investigation, and obviously they found the hitting. They found the answer in the camera that was inside the washing machine, and that's all they needed to put an end to Jodi's lies. Because if they haven't found that tape, I think that Jodi would have gotten less time in jail or in prison than she already gotten. You know, but obviously, I think either way, she still would have gotten life. You know, it was either life or lethal injection. You know what I'm saying? So they chose life. Well, the verdicts chose life, and you know there she is. Or here she is. She still gets fan mails. She still gets visiting hours from her families and stuff like that. Um, so yeah. Um, but it's a very compelling investigation, though. Because there was a whole bunch of stories on here. Alexander was cheating on her with other females, or she didn't like she wanted a long relationship, like she wanted a lasting relationship, and obviously Alexander didn't necessarily want that, so I guess that's what drove her to commit this heinous crime. So now, right now, she's still in jail. uh because this happened around 2013, if I'm not mistaken. So I think 7 years passed, because she was eligible to renew her appeal, what I'm saying, for a new trial. You know what I'm saying? So they said 7 years from now. That was 2000, what, 13? So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 7 years. So when that took place in 2013, they told her that within 7 years, you're able to appeal, for a new trial. You know what I'm saying? Because they thought that, she thought that her trial wasn't unfair, was unfair. They thought that, they didn't necessarily have, the evidence, that she, obviously wanted. And the guy that was actually defending her, she pressed, you know, charges against him because, he was hitting on her. You know what I'm saying? And then that made him revoke his, lawyer's license. So he's not even a lawyer no more. That's crazy. So you see how manipulative she is, you know. Like, I mean, and she's a very attractive female, like if you saw her, or the people who don't know who she is or don't know what she looked like, boy, if evil is bad, how is that? Like, if evil is good, I don't know what's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, go Google her, Jodi Arias, and you look at her pictures and you say, wow, she's very, she was like a very beautiful, attractive female. You know what I'm saying? But she really had a dark side to her, you know, um, she still gets fan mail, and she still sells her paintings, um, through the website, or like, she's basically gonna spend the rest of her life in jail until she dies. You know what I'm saying? Until she gets very old, and that's just about it. No money in the world can get her out, and and like I said, they denied her. I don't know what month. I think it was like around. I think it was like around February or something like that. Because she was denied. She was allowed to. Like I said again, she was allowed to. We, we you know, we we she was allowed to retake her trial. You know what I'm saying? She felt like she didn't have a necessarily fair trial. You know what I'm saying? So they denied that. You know what I'm saying? So now she's just lost all hope. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously they put her on suicide watch. You know what I'm saying? Because she said that many times that, she said that basically, they should have put me on lethal injection so they can, obviously get it over with, and, I could be at peace. You know what I'm saying? But they chose life without, you know, no chance of parole. So it don't matter how many times, like, her appeal can come up every 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Or every 7 years her appeal can come up. They're gonna deny her every single time. You know what I'm saying? Just like the lady, I forgot her name. I ain't even want to know her name, but the lady, the fan club lady who killed Selena, I don't think she's gonna get out neither, because she's eligible for parole in 2000 and 2023, I believe, or 2025. So 5 years from now, she's eligible for parole, which I think they're gonna do the good thing. They're gonna do the right thing and deny her, and she's probably gonna rot in jail or in prison, just like Jodi Arias is doing. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I mean, it's a crazy story. It was like one of the biggest stories in America in that time. And, I mean, like I said, she said that in the interview, if I would have done, like, the interviewer said that, what would you have done differently that night? She said that I would have called the police. You know what I'm saying? Which she could have done, and she still would have been living her life right now. You know what I'm saying? Move on with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But she took matters into her own hands, and she took a life. So now she has to spend the life. Now she has to spend the rest of her life in jail. So like I said again, every 7 years, her appeal, she can appeal her case, but they gonna deny her every single time. You know what I'm saying? Because life imprisonment, for the people who don't know what life imprisonment meant, I mean life imprisonment is is basically where you're gonna spend the rest of your life behind bars. No, like there's not no chance of you getting out. Like zero. Like like I said again, your appeal could come up every 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously they're gonna have to get through a lot of different inmates. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously other inmates may have less time than you. You know what I'm saying? Like an inmate may have 10 years in the pen, the other might have 15, the other one might have 5, the other one might have 10, the other one might have 11. So they'll have a chance of getting out. But life imprisonment means that you're gonna be in there until you die. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously when you do die, they'll they'll do the same process as if you was like a normal citizen. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know for right now, I mean, like I said again, um, yeah. So life imprisonment is basically you're gonna be in there until you die. Don't matter what age you are. You know what I'm saying? Or if not that, then the lethal injection. But I've obviously different states are different. You know what I'm saying? So I know Texas is heavy on that. It's like, boy, when you do like if you do a terrible crime in Texas, this is you can forget life imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in that death row. So um, but yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy. A lot of people thought that she deserved the death penalty. Just give her a needle and cause she ain't nobody wanted to see her face no more. You know what I'm saying? But now that she's still living, you know what I'm saying? Like she's still living. Like she's gonna be in there every single day, every single night, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? 7 days a week, 365 days. I don't even think she had. Yeah, she don't even have no kids. So that's crazy. And she's by herself all the time. She gets TV time. She get like it's just she's gonna be eating the same food every single day. Like, damn, that's torture. So she's basically living what we live in right now. The only difference is we have freedom. She doesn't. That's the difference. She's living the same way. She's living a quarantine life right now. Free meal, free food, a place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gets, activities. She can go out and, you know, walk around and, you know, do stuff, you know. Um, but with us, we obviously half of the population is on that lockdown, but we could still go out. We could, like most places are not even open. The only things I think that's open is probably local barbershops, some restaurants. A few restaurants are reopening them back again, but I mean, I mean, how it is, but I mean, it's crazy, it's crazy. So, sometimes you just, these cases where, you know, domestic violence play an issue, like, and there was no domestic violence. There was no sign of an abuse. She said she abused them or he abused her. If that was the case, they would have been marks and all that stuff in her over her body. There was literally nothing. You know what I'm saying? So she made all that lies up, and the detectives she thought. Saw through that. Even the policemen saw through that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there was one part where she said that somebody broke in and they, demanded money and stuff like that. It's like really, like, well, like I said, if they didn't find that camera, I think Jodi Arias would have probably had a lighter sentence. I think she would have probably been sentenced to. I think she'll probably be sentenced to 50 years in prison instead of just life. You know what I'm saying? Because when like she's 31 right now, so if they would have gave her a lesser sentence, like a hard sentence, like 50 years, then, I mean, she still would have been old as hell, or probably give her 70 years. Cause 70 years is basically life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter how old you are. If you're convicted and you get sentenced to 70 years, 60 to 70 years, or just 70 years, that's basically life. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's a great, I mean, it's not a great story, but it's just a sad story that, a life was taken because of, stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Like, all she had to do was just call the police. The police will probably put a restraining order against them. You know what I'm saying? She'll move on and live her life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that was that. But no, she had to take his life away. So now, like I said, she's in prison for life. So, I mean, it is what it is, though. But tell me what you think about that story. If you was around when that story happened, tell me, your side of the story on Jodi Arias, and like, share, comment, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.